Good morning, everybody, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setup for today. So Friday, we pretty much ended up with a fairly solid bear bar. So the interesting thing for me is that the oscillators are coming off, not so much on the weekly just yet, but the weekly is indicating a move to the upside. Nothing really to write into that the price action we see at the moment. It is a bear bar weekly, but it was futures close out as well. For me, we still just treading water sideways, and it is earnings season. We slap bang in the middle of earnings season, and quite a few big earnings to come out this week as well. So for me, what we're looking for is to trade with the bigger trend. The bigger trend is to the upside. It's extremely volatile at the moment, and if you look at the level that we are flirting with right now, pick this up here, you can see lots of interaction here. And even if I move to the left, you can see quite a bit of interaction at this area here. So not exact, but fairly strong. So that's 34,496, so that's 3,500 basically, and then just below that 34,432. So I'd round that off to 34,400. So somewhere in this space, we do have some appetite for buying to come in, and you can see it's a 61.8 of this previous move to the upside as well. So if we move down to the hour, look at my oscillators here, all grouped up nicely. Beautiful level here on the hour that we're flirting with, and then a little bit further down there is another level. So this is kind of the view that I've got at the moment. Wait for Europe to open. Probably won't have anything during the European session, but just wait for that European session. Pay attention to your 15-minute, and I'm going to show you now why. So you'll see, I think there's a gap down there. So you can see there is a small gap, there's a 15-minute gap. Just pay attention, and there's another one here. And nothing else further up. So this is kind of what we should be looking for. 34,453. So 34,450. Move up, expected to come down. Big weekly gap at the moment, so that should more than likely get closed this week. If not this week, next week definitely. But this is the area to be paying attention to. So I'm set on hands for now. Obviously, the structure we see would be a nice pullback for a short, but I'm not interested in shorts on this market. Do have these little gaps to the downside, so that's what I'm paying attention to. 34,400, 34,450. See if we can get some price action in that area. And what we're looking for is a move to the downside and then sort of form a double bottom and then a break of the double bottom for a move to the upside. But that should happen on a 5 or 50-minute chart. So those are the ones that to watch. Not really this morning, but I think at the US Open. So sit on hands until then for me. But this is a pretty strong level to pay attention to. So 34,400, 34,500. That's what we want to see. If price can hold this level here, then I would expect us to start moving back to the upside. If we do fall through that, I'll more than likely wait a little bit further down. But you can see the bigger picture. If you just take a step back, you can see we are sideways. And the 8 hour does indicate there's a little bit more downside to come, but I'm not entirely convinced of that if you look at the support that's here. Okay, anyway, so just wait and see till I see the confirmation for the trade to the upside, and then hopping in on the long side for this. Trend is up, that's where we should be trading. Anyway, that's it. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you later. Cheers for now.